Welcome to the Gamescape, everybody. My name's Jeric, and today we're back in Phoenix Point on our playthrough. This is episode 7. And in our previous episode, we got a couple of things done. Our newer base down here has a satellite uplink and a fabrication plant, both under construction now. We've taken our 3 rookies out on their first mission. We did a little bit of exploring up here and found a little bit of materials, some supplies, some tech, and then we hit this scavenging site, and we managed to get all of the crates out of there. In doing so, we leveled up all 3 of our new recruits, and our scarab almost didn't make it out. You can see it's just got a little bit of health left there. It was in pretty bad shape, but we were making some calculated risks kind of at the end there to get that last crate, which turned out to be not that great. It only had one set of supplies in it for 100 materials, so it was a bit of a risk for not a lot of reward, but it's okay. It turned out all right. We are getting to where we have quite a bit of economy going on here, and our next goal, at least as far as the storyline mission goes, to get this Prisoner of Ice mission done, and that's the one that's over in Mexico. So in order to do that, we need to get to this Phoenix Point base here to reach it, which means we have to get to either this one or this one. So we have 2 paths that we can take. We can continue expanding here in Asia to this Phoenix Point base here, Summerall Memorial. Then we can expand across into Alaska to PHB2 and then come down the coast and hopefully get to here. Or the other path that we can take is up through Iceland and Greenland, activate this base, then try and get to this base, and then to this one. So the number of bases we need to activate is the same. It's 3 either way to get to here. We technically wouldn't have to activate this one, but we do need to be able to reach it so that we can then in turn reach the exploration site. So we have 2 bases to activate either way. This path is shorter by quite a lot than this path over here. Even though we're already over here in Asia exploring, to go back to Phoenix base and then come through here, that's a long way around. And if we kind of look at the world from on top, you know, from the kind of the North Pole, you know, Phoenix base is here. We can either go this way or we can go all the way around. It's much shorter to go this way. So I think that's probably what we're going to do. We're going to probably start expanding up into Iceland and Greenland and see about opening up this base next. So that's going to be kind of the direction I think that we're going to go. We need to get the Manticore back to Phoenix Point so that we can get healed up and that we get the Scarab repaired. And so unfortunately, we do have to fly all the way back there to do that. This base down here has a vehicle bay, but it doesn't have the medical facilities or the living quarters, so we can't heal and rest. So we could come down here. It's slightly shorter. It's not even that much shorter, to be honest. It's pretty close to the same either way. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to get our plane heading back to Phoenix Point. And while it's doing that, our next Manticore is up in just over 3 days. Satellite uplink and fabrication plant are up in 2.5 days.
This is Station Sigma 7-1. We need immediate evacuation. I repeat, we need immediate evacuation. The facility has been compromised. Specimen 2 escaped the containment chamber and is roaming throughout the lab. You need to get us out of here and purge the entire facility. The specimen mustn't be allowed to escape into the open. If it does, it's released the strain variant. I'm initiating the self-destruct procedure. The strain must...
Research complete.
Wow, that's fun. Pandoran colonies is completed. Pandoran colonies are underground tunnel-like structures made of Pandora virus-produced biomass. Following the ecological transformation of the sea, they appear to be the next step towards total conquest of the Earth's ecosystems. Each colony produces its own specific mutations, which is why we see certain mutations predominant in different regions. The colonies seem to expand their area of operation over time, attacking any human settlements they find. Based on colony growth patterns, we suspect that there are multiple levels of development. The initial level has been classified as the Pandoran Nest, which we've already seen. New research is available. And then we have received an urgent distress call from an unknown location, warning of contagion breach. We better look into it. Unexpected emergency site added to the geoscape. That is right here next to Phoenix Point. Nice and close. I don't think our plane quite got there. How are we doing for research at this point? We got 2 up. Blast resistance technology and Project Glory. Let's get a few things spooled up here. Pandoran capture and containment. We definitely want that. We want to reverse engineer the Bulldog just so that we can produce ammunition for it. We do have a few soldiers that are using them, so we want that. I'm not really worried about the Tiamat. That's a long way away before we're worried about building one of those. And then the Disciples of Anu equipment research. We'll pick it up probably, but it not right away. So I think for the moment we do need to get Pandoran Evolution too. That's one of our objectives that we need to do. Why don't we queue it up for now? And if we get it, great. I'm not going to worry about human population census because we don't need the doomsday counter right now, and I don't believe it leads to any other researches. So we know that the clock is ticking. We're aware, and we got a long way to go before it's a problem. So. All right, so I don't think the plane quite got to Phoenix Point. Maybe it did. Can we move stuff off the plane? No, not yet. It's not quite there yet. Now it's there. All right. So what we want to do, let's look at our recruits here because they all leveled up. So Hinge, congratulations on your first level up here. You get Dash. And we're going to bump your strength. We can go 8 and 9. It's going to be 17. We'll dip 2 points out of the pool there. And we'll get him up to 180 health. Resourceful we'll get at some point. Not right away, though. All right. Luis, who's injured, gets Brawler. And also going to bump your strength. Dipped a couple more points out of the pool there for that. That is perfectly okay. And Ernst. Ernst is going to get extreme focus, and Ernst is got quick aim coming up on the next level up. I'd like to get Ernst up to 12 willpower to use quick aim 4 times. So maybe what we're going to do is bump his strength 1 and his willpower 1. That's going to use most of our points out of our pool. We still got 8 left, so I think I like that. I'd like his strength to be higher than this, but at the same time, I'd like to have the willpower up as well. So we're going to just kind of do one of each and call that good. All right, let's back up a little bit here. That's a little close. All right, so we need to get the Scarab off the plane. We probably want Luis off too, just so that he can heal. That wasn't really what I wanted. Let's go to personnel and the Manticore. So Phoenix Scarab gets off the plane. Luis gets off the plane. We have some promotions, some level ups here as well. So what I'd like to do is, while the Manticore is being repaired, I'd like to take some troops out and just do some exploring. So... All right, so Luis Ballas has Warcry as a promotion. We're going to go ahead and do that. And he's got 8 points left. We can dip 1 point out of the pool and get him up to 190 health. That seems good. Ivan has Return Fire ability. I don't think Ivan... I'm not sure if Ivan has been out on a mission or not. Yeah, he has. We've had Ivan out. All right, so 5 points left. Not a lot else we can do with Ivan. These are experience points they're getting from the training center, so they're only getting the level up skill points, which is enough to get their abilities unlocked, but it doesn't necessarily leave a lot. All right, so Eden here. Eden's been out several times. 15 skill points. We're going to go ahead and bump his strength up to 180. That dips another point out of the pool, or 2 points maybe, 3. I didn't catch what it was. It doesn't matter. Joanna doesn't really have any points. Matilda has 11, but she's at level 4 right now, so multi-classing obviously is not a... We don't have anywhere near the 50 skill points she's going to need for that. She definitely is going to want Master Marksman here at her next level. That costs 20. She'll get 20 for reaching that next level, so that won't be a problem. She could definitely use a little more strength, probably too. She is only at 9 willpower also, which is still 3 uses of quick aim. It's not too bad. Plus any skill points regained from killing the enemy. So let's bump her up a point there since she's got the skill points for it. I probably said in a previous episode I wasn't going to do that, but I've slept since then, so, who knows. Same story with Rebecca here. She's got 26 points she's sitting on. She has Biochemist, which I mentioned in passing last episode when we were looking at our new heavy recruit that our heavy had Biochemist as well. And it was pointed out to me that heavies actually can, with a machine gun, deliver quite a bit of viral damage to the enemy. And I had thought of that, but I hadn't really thought of it from the perspective of like a boss enemy. I was thinking more from the standpoint of delivering it to just like an Arthron or a Triton or something like that. And my thought was the heavy doesn't really have a lot of ways to follow up on that virus damage. And usually they're going to kill their target before it has time to panic from losing willpower. And that was kind of my thought process on saying that maybe that Biochemist wasn't necessarily the best thing for a heavy. It was pointed out to me that for the bosses, that's actually really good because getting the bosses to panic is going to happen a long time before you probably wear down all their hit points, which is completely true. And I had just not thought of that. So thank you for pointing that out. I think it was Sergio that did that, and I appreciate the input on that, and I stand corrected. So Biochemist, pretty good. Getting anything to panic takes them out for 2 turns. The first turn while they're panicking, and the second turn while they're recovering their willpower. And so that's actually quite good. So we might pick this up for for Rebecca here. I'm not really sure yet. I'm not going to do it right now. We'll see. If we take Rebecca out, we might spend those points. Same thing for Rena. Rena's right here where she can almost get to where she's going to be multi-classing. And I'm probably not going to take Boom Blast for her at level 5. I might pick it up later, but we don't have any grenades right now. I don't have the grenade launcher unlocked right now. And so it's not really going to help her at all at the moment. And if we can get her multi-classed, that might be better for her. If we can maybe multi-class her as a sniper and get her the quick aim ability, that's going to maybe be helpful. So that'd also get her handgun proficiency as well. So I think we're going to save her points. Turl got just a few points here. I think we're just going to leave him alone. And then here's Camila. She is the soldier we picked up. I was talking about last episode. So she's got no points right now. So nothing we can do with her. So, all right. So that's our soldiers. We do need to get a few more people on the plane here. Ivan, Eden is geared up. Joanna is not. Matilda's not. Matilda could be, though. I tell you what, let's do this. Let's take... Oh, no. Actually, we have Ernst with all of the sniper gear. Let's leave Ernst on the plane for right now. Get the rookies a little more experience if we can. Let's get Ballas on the plane. Let's get the gear off of Luis that we just pulled off the plane. Get it back into... Give it all back to Rena, maybe. And get Rena on the plane. We'll get her back on the plane here. This way we can kind of do a mixture of our new troops and our rookies and get everybody a little bit more skill points and experience. So let's get her. Rena we want on the plane. So we've got 2 heavies, assault, sniper. We're only going to get 1 sniper on the plane because we only have gear for 1 sniper. So we're going to need to have... Rebecca's already geared up. We can put her on the plane. Squirrel is already geared up. We can put him on the plane. And that's 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So that's that. Now, thinking ahead to going back into the second initiation mission here, there's a couple of approaches we can take. We can go in with a Scarab plus 3 soldiers again, like we did last time, and maybe just not push quite so far up on the enemy. Number one, we're going to go in during the day so that we have better line of sight, which is really what you need with that the Scarab anyway. So we can take a Scarab and maybe like 2 snipers and an assault to finish off the soldiers that the missiles hit. Or we can go in with 6 soldiers. And if we do that, I want 2 snipers either way, because those snipers and the sniper rifles can punch armor decently. And we saw there was a lot of heavies on that map. So hopefully our missiles will do a good job of taking care of that. But on the off chance that we lose that missile launcher again right away, which is a possibility, I want the ability to do some damage to those heavies through their armor, and potentially take out arms or the like. And so I'd like at least 2 snipers in the squad that goes into this mission. So I do want to get another set of armor built. Now, our Manticore is going to be done in 3 days. It's actually going to be done in less than that, because this fabrication plant's going to finish, and that's going to lower this time by a little bit. So really, we're probably looking at 2.5 days or something. We're going to have a second plane, and we don't have 2 full squads, I don't think, even with the Scarab, or at least we don't have the equipment for 2 full squads. Now, we can share the equipment back and forth. That's not a problem either. So, but my thought was, do we delay the Manticore's production and build another suit of sniper gear, the Banshee armor, and then another Firebird sniper rifle? And I think maybe we do that so that we can get that second sniper going. And I think that's what I want to do. So we have plenty of resources to do that. And right now the manufacturing is in a good spot. So we're going to put a Firebird in, and then we're going to put in a suit of Banshee armor. So all 3 pieces of that. And then we're just going to tick all of, oh, that was not right. Sorry. We have the helmet. We need that and that. We're going to tick these guys all up to the front of the line here. And then the Manticore will pick up right after those are done. So we're looking at, we're looking at almost 4 days there. Not quite, 3.5 maybe, maybe 3 days. But again, the other fabrication plant is going to be done here in just a couple of days, and that'll help lower these times down too. So we're going to be back into getting the Manticore going again pretty quick after this is done. So I think we can take this little delay. We have plenty of resources still, even after that. So we're going to do that. So we got everybody on the plane. We want to start expanding kind of towards here and do a little bit of searching. We can also kind of look down here. We got Mount Egg here. That's going to be a problem for us at some point, but the gift mission, which will kind of trigger that, we still have 9 days for that. And I want to wait till this thing is down to a day or less before we start it. I've run that mission, and if we can get a little bit more experienced troops, mostly they're going to just run, but if they have to fight, I want them to be able to fight. And so that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go do a little bit of exploring for right now, as we build some stuff and as we research some stuff. And we're going to see what we can find up here. Again, looking to open up this base at some point in the pretty near future as well. All right, so smells like survival. The Manticore 1 is set down outside an abandoned sewage treatment facility. Our operatives report that the smell is so disgusting we might have to invent a new scale. We're going to make them search it anyway. Scavenging up resources from a site like this is pretty awful work, but we need whatever we can get. Our operatives have recovered all the resources they could find. They were attacked by a mutant fluke worm, but on the ends of the fumes were But in the end, the fumes were more dangerous than the mutant. So we gained 25 tech, 250 materials. Oh, we suffered damage, and we have lost 10 stamina. That doesn't happen very often, that you suffer damage in these sites. Right, well, we're okay for the moment. Everybody's a little bit hurt, but it's not bad. So we're just going to do a little more exploring here. Reconstruction, New Athens. At the Synedrian haven of New Athens, our operatives run into a recently returned scientific expedition helmed by Professor Matai, which had set out to explore a complex of limestone caverns in which the Pandora virus seems to have produced completely unique category of bioluminescent fungal hybrids. Unfortunately, some kind of large burrowing creature caused a collapse that buried half the team and damaged much of the equipment. Some of our advanced Phoenix tech might be able to recover the highly valuable data the scientists died collecting. With the equipment in the state that it's in, however, it would be a very expensive and complicated process. So, we have a choice. We're going to retrieve the data, which would cost us 30 tech. We have quite a bit of tech. We can ask other Synedrian havens to pitch in, and we still offer 20 tech. Or we can't spare the resources, or we can ask New Jericho for help. I don't suspect New Jericho is going to be in any real hurry to help out Synedrian at all. And we have the tech to spare, so let's just go ahead and give it to them, and we'll help out with this. It takes effort, ingenuity, and a lot of spare parts, but eventually our operatives manage to retrieve most of the data. Professor Matai is pleased, although nothing can really make up for the people she lost. At least we can hope that what we did will help in some small way, she says with a tired smile. Plus attitude from the Haven leader and from Synedrian in general, and plus 150 research. That's going to pop probably one of our current investigations. And they're also now sharing tech with us. They are sharing nuclear fusion technology, Synedrian battle armor, and Synedrian aircraft technology. We'll probably queue up the battle armor. That's actually pretty good stuff, although it is expensive to build. It costs quite a lot of tech. But let's pop into here. And I'm going to leave fusion and aircraft technology, but I do want to queue up Synedrian battle armor. And we'll just leave it at the end of the list for now. It's not, we're not going to be producing any of it anytime soon, but it will be nice to be able to have the option when we are ready to start building more armor. So, okay, done with that. So there's a Synedrian haven. We're going to go ahead and hit this site.
This is getting out of hand, Randolph. I won't stop my proto-civilization research, so tell the committee to back off. You're the director now. Please, help me. I need your support. This is not just some crackpot theory invented by your grandfather. The anomalous artifacts, the extraordinary technology predating Samaria by millennia. If you can't restart my projects, I will go to the Vanadium Corporation. There's been another attack, Tobias. The excavation team is scared, and they aren't the only ones. What if the Pandorans know what we're doing and are trying to stop it? They aren't just brainless flesh puppets. I'm heading back to the lab. Be there. We need to discuss this in person. You're making a mistake, Colonel. The last Pandoran attacks were not an accident. They're targeting everyone related to Project Glory. Locking me in an isolation facility won't change a thing!
We can't wait.
No!
Research complete.
Right. Well, that's brazen. All right. Blast resistance technology. These are really good vests. They cut the amount of blast damage that we take in half. And they're pretty cheap to manufacture. During the past, Dr. Helena Lewandowski was considered to be the world's foremost scientist for prehistoric archaeology. We recently located her whereabouts at a secretive New Jericho facility, and we have reasons to believe that she's being held there against her will. Saving Helena, added to the geoscape, and maybe she'll join us when she's free. We are not ready to go up against New Jericho havens yet. Unfortunately, she's going to have to wait. Firebird's finished. Another Snedrian Haven there. Right. Nature's Triumph exploration site. Our operatives have discovered the Grand Temple of the Pancosmic Ostara, a compound belonging to a nature-worshipping cult that arose in the late 2010s. It's hard to tell whether the compound is occupied, as the cultists rejected electricity as an unnatural and refused to perform any repairs on buildings they own. The compound houses over 100 beds, and there is a decayed corpse in every one of them, each with a plastic bag wrapped around its head to symbolize ecological disaster. It seems the Astarans followed through on their belief that humanity was a virus by committing mass suicide. There's nothing of any value here. That's a little grisly.
Research complete.
All right, got the Arthron autopsy done. Opened up new research. The madness of Alexander Danchev. While analyzing the Arthron exoskeleton biochemistry, we recovered the notes of Alexander Danchev, a Phoenix scientist who became obsessed with the bioengineering of an armored suit made from Arthron-derived chitin. He constantly refers to revelations that came from his dreams, and he began to alienate his colleagues with his weird behavior. Randolph Symes eventually banned him from this line of research. Unfortunately, his madness consumed him, and he fled Phoenix Point with valuable lab equipment. Danchev's files contain encrypted plans for an expedition to a Pandoran mutation center located through his dreams. We can attempt to decipher his files and get the location. We will do that since we don't have another choice. We managed to pinpoint a location, and we should send a squad to investigate. It's a long shot, but given what we know about Pandoran mutations, Danchev might have been onto something. We've got Catacombs of Despair added in. Getting quite a few things going on here. Catacombs of Despair is over here. Not too far. That's a ways from where we are currently, but not too far from Phoenix Point. All right, let's finish this site up. We're actually getting pretty lucky here. Abandoned Haven exploration site. No hostile forces have been detected, but there are probably some resources we can find here. Let's search. Small cache of resources. We get 160 materials, 60 food. I say we're getting lucky here because we can reach this Phoenix Avionics base without having to open this one, which means we're a lot closer to here, which is nice. So we just have to open this one probably. Let's catch this site here. See if it's a haven. If it's another haven, it might open up some more stuff. Banshee leg armor's finished. Crew of Phoenix Point's fully healed. All right, Snedrian Haven there. Oh, look at this. We can actually get down to here now. That's excellent. This one is a fight, and our guys are hurt. Just a little bit, but they are. So I don't know if we want to do that. How are we doing on our manufacturing here? We got the helmet and the body armor left to go, so we got a bit of time. I think for now, what does this base look like? What's it got? I'm not actually going to activate the base yet here. Just want to see what it's got. It's got a satellite uplink. It's got an energy generator and a store. Satellite uplink's not bad. Nicer to repair it than build it. About this one. This one has satellite uplink as well. Hoping one of these had a medical facility. It's a long shot, but it could have happened. Can't reach that site. All right. Well, we're just about done with that. So let's actually head back to Phoenix Point for now. Do we want to do that? Or do we want to just go for the... do we just want to go for this mission? guys are very slightly hurt. They all took 30 damage. And I think, like I said, I think I'd like to get that second sniper in. So let's go back to Phoenix Point. By the time we get back there, I think most of our manufacturing will be done, or pretty close to it anyway. All right. The recruits are available. Let's see who's available. See if anybody interesting is here. We have another Matilda. Matilda's an assault with strongman, bombardier, resourceful. It's okay. Nothing to write home about, I don't think. Bobby Anna, the sniper, has strongman, self-defense specialist, and trooper. Assault rifles on your assault rifle's not a bad thing to carry with your sniper rifle. Handgun proficiency, 10% damage, 10% accuracy, and 10 tiles hearing range. Not bad. And then a heavy self-defense specialist, healer, sniperist. 335 food. I don't know. I don't know if we want that. That's a lot. How are we doing here? 5 hours for the fabrication plant. That's going to cut that down. We're looking at probably 10 more hours or so, maybe a little bit more for our Banshee body armor to be finished. Which means we can't quite leave yet. Here's another sniper available. 288 food. Doesn't really tell us much other than starts 160 hit points and 10 will. Pretty nice. Go grab this site here. And then, oh my, new intelligence report. Lots of new stuff here. Arthron Tyrant Alpha. Hitman and Ghoul. Pandoran Lairs are now going to be around. Terror Sentinels are in the lairs. Spawnery is also in the lair. So these three things kind of all go together. Fireworms and Acid Worms coming up. Siren Instigator. We haven't seen a Siren yet. And the Chiron Aplu, which will fire, I believe, the fireworm eggs, if I recall. Probably both, actually. Or one or the other. It won't fire both. But yeah, Sirens are coming into play. That's always interesting.
Research complete.
Triton Autopsy is finished. I'm not going to read through all that. How's our research looking? Pandora capture and containment. That's going to be good. I don't know if we'll be doing it immediately, but it's going to be good to have the technology at least. All right, so we're going to go do that site. By then, all of our armor and stuff should be finished, and we can pick a combat mission and go for it. Fabrication plant just finished.
Construction complete.
Okay, got another haven there. Body armor's in 1 hour, so we'll head back up to Phoenix Point, pick up another sniper. Okay. So my thought is I would like to try and get this second initiation done again. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take take the Scarab with us. And we're going to take 2 snipers and we're going to take an assault. So let's get all of these guys off the plane. I don't know if any of these guys are who we want to take, but let's see. These guys need to heal and rest a little bit anyway. So let's get them off the plane. All right. So we know that we're going to want Matilda. She's our best sniper. Ernst, we just took off the plane. I think he's our only other one, though, so we might have to wait for him. Yeah, we're just going to have to wait for him to get healed up. Then I want an assault, which Joanna is probably our best. Turl's good, too. Turl's already geared. How are we looking for Turl here? Pretty good. Yeah, let's bring Turl. And then we need our Scarab. Matilda needs her gear. Brand new gear. Firebird. She gets a Cypher handgun. She gets armor. Gets a med kit. All we have is one med kit. We can probably need more than that. Let's build 3 more. She can carry 2 med kits. And we want her on the plane. She's already on the plane. Ernst. He's got the laser pistol. I'm actually going to swap that with Matilda, just because she's higher level, so she's going to be slightly more accurate with it. So you get that and another magazine. Take another and you get that and a magazine. You got 2 med kits already. You need sniper ammo. Get you 2 of those. Okay, that's good. And then how's Turl looking? Turl's got room for more. He's got 2 magazines. A lot of heavies in there. Why don't we get him 1 more magazine and then 1 more. He can carry 3 med kits too. He's got encumbrance to spare. So, I can dip 4 of these points and get him to 200. I think that's not a bad idea. 200 health. I think that's good. Okay, we got that. Scarab's all ready to go. We need to sit here for just a second while Turl heals up his last little bit here, and Ernst as well. So we're going to sit here at the base. Well, yeah, at the base for just a minute, just until they're healed. Forbidden frequency. Message. We've received an automated emergency transmission from a new Jericho science facility. The message is composed of the word overrun repeated in a loop. Tracking down the location of the transmission has revealed some security footage. We have another site added to the geoscape.
So, New Jericho continues to expand its military capabilities, this time with a new class of soldier. The technician. Robotic arms, cranial input hubs. It all sounds very impressive, and we are not exactly opposed to this development. But we do wonder, when is New Jericho going to invest in anything other than war?
I wouldn't hold my breath, honestly, on that happening. Those guys like to fight.
Yes, we need to achieve some kind of peace, and we in Synedrion aren't unwilling to fight. But winning is more than just building the biggest army. To win, we need a functional infrastructure. We need people who can plan, We need a system that works.
And so Synedrian gets a little bit less happy with Jericho. No surprise there. All right, so we're going to keep going just a little bit more here. Healed. And we're almost there. Almost there. All right, here we go. We are going to try and get some redemption here, everybody. Going back into this second initiation mission. Let's see what we can do. It is daytime, correct? It is daytime. Let's do it. Everybody's all set. Let's just give him one more once over. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Scarab is good to go. Do this. I'll bring you back after the loading screen. All right. We're back in the mission. Oh, we can already have eyes on a whole bunch of things here. These guys, most of them are right where we left them. Not quite. So I think we're going to be a little more measured in our approach this time. We did bring a lot more long-range firepower this time. See if we can find those snipers that they have, because those guys are going to be probably the biggest threat to us. They might be hiding in here yet. Just kind of looking around to see who we can deal with first here. So we got 2 assaults up here. There's probably a sniper with them that we can't see. Sniper armor tends to provide some stealth, so they're probably not visible at that range. Got 2 heavies and an assault over here. There's probably something in here. Got a heavy back here.
I was born ready.
Just checking to see if we can get up on that roof. Get up over here, but it's a long way around. Clear shot at him. I don't want to shoot at these guys because they're too close to the edge of the map, and at that range, the deviation of our missiles is probably going to cause at least one of them. It could cause one of them to go off. I'd have to actually shoot for here, which means that if it lands over here, then it's not going to do anybody any good. So ideally, I want to put it right between them, but that's going to be too much of a risk that it'll go off the map. So I'll probably shoot missiles at this guy this turn and let them kind of see. We'll kind of see where they go after that. So I think we'll open with that. And then after that, what we can do is we can see if we can finish him off with our snipers, maybe, if we don't kill him or if we don't disable him. Otherwise, what we can do is we can just kind of pull everybody into cover and wait and see what happens. I am a little concerned that we got bad guys over here. We get into this building. I don't know if that would do us any good necessarily. It wouldn't hurt us. Although if we make that run, then we're not shooting this turn for sure. But I mean, at this point, they're all standing out in the open anyway, so I don't know if that matters too much anyway. If nothing else, we have line of sight on this heavy over here from right behind the Scarab. If we wanted to step up and take shots at him, we could do that. And then they're kind of protected behind the scarab. Although the scarab's going to turn a little bit. So I don't know if that's going to mess anything up or not. But let's start with that. Fire the scarab, see what happens with that. And then depending on what happens there, we'll use our snipers to either finish this guy off if we can, or take shots at this heavy over here. Their snipers aren't visible yet. And then we'll just have Turl probably overwatch into this area here. Just in case one of their snipers pops out. We might be able to get a couple shots off on them before they fire. Anyway, probably won't kill them, but at least we'll have something going on there. So let's start with that. First round of missiles of 4. We're going to stick it right on top of this guy. I think I saw a disabled arm. Yep, disabled arm. This guy's out of it. He might have a grenade. No, he's just got med kits. So this guy's out of it. He's done. Which is perfect. That's what we want. All right, so we don't have to worry about that anymore then. Assault from here. He could move up to about here and start shooting. I'm not terribly worried about that. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this sniper up right up to here. Oh, here we go. Now we're starting to see something else. Where did we just spot? Uh-oh. Okay, that's good. That's fine. That's fine. There's the sniper there. Oh, standing right over here with him. That's actually... We're going to get a shot on their sniper. That's even better. We're going to get a couple of shots on their sniper. All right, we don't have...
In my sights.
Nice. All right, then we're going to step to here. And we're not going to get in the truck. No. Now, it's not going to do us any good to use quick aim at this point because we don't have enough action points to fire twice anyway, so we won't do that. We'll save that. But we can hopefully finish this guy off. That would be really nice. Yep, got him. Nice. Okay, excellent. That's one of the snipers gone. Okay. Not terribly concerned about them. This guy, he can spray us a bit. This guy, he's going to take some shots from downtown. His assault rifle isn't hopefully that accurate. Might be another sniper up in here we need to worry about. So what I think we're going to do is this. I think I'm going to pull... I'm going to pull Turl to right here.
Let's do this.
We're going to overwatch this way.
I'm on Overwatch.
Then I'm going to take the scarab and I'm going to move it from here back to here. And then I'm going to turn it around again so that it's covering all 3 of our troops, all 3 of our soldiers, mostly. And it's got its front armor facing. And that wasn't really the best. Well, it's what it is. Our troops are dangling a little bit, but these guys are pretty far away. He can't shoot. He's going to be able to shoot. This guy's not going to hit anything from where he is. This guy probably doesn't have good line of sight anyway. Yeah, he could shoot it. Yeah, I don't know. We should be okay. I think we're okay. They're still far enough away. Shouldn't be too bad. Let's get a couple more handgun overwatches going here. Gotta be careful. I don't want to shoot Earl in the back there.
I was born ready.
Handgun. I don't... Yeah, we got this. Okay. All right, see what happens. Oh, here's a sniper. That's not good. Okay, missed. Hit something over here. Yeah, that isn't going to do you any good, buddy. There's our other sniper. That's the heavy that was over here, I think. No, it's a different one. Okay, these two guys just ran together. That's good. These three ran together. That's not bad. Okay, we took one hit there. He's trying to flank. Okay, this isn't bad. So we got a couple of options here. We can pitch a missile here, take these guys, which isn't terrible. We could pitch one here and hit these two guys, which also isn't terrible. We have this other sniper way back here. I don't want to shoot missiles at him. He's too far away. And we got guys that are clustering, which is a better use of our area of effect attacks. How does that shot look? That's the guy that has the wounded arm. We don't care about him. That's not a great shot. Okay, so that's still a long run. That's still a long shot. See anybody useful? Yeah, sort of. You got good shot on him. That's almost a guaranteed hit. It's not quite, but it's pretty good. Gotta remember this guy's coming around to flank, but he's still a decent way away. Turl's got eyes on a few guys here. Yeah, it's not great. That's actually almost better there. Maybe what we do, what about this? So, hear me out here. We go ahead and have Matilda, or we could even just move the Scarab. Matilda stands still. 2 shots at this sniper could take him out. And she can take the 2 shots if she stands still with quick aim. We have Ernst in reserve to finish if she can't do it. So we move the Scarab to the side so that Matilda has line of sight. That leaves it 2 more moves. Oh, now let's get it actually up here. So we can move it to the side. That blocks line of sight to our troops from these guys. They both have clean line of sight on this sniper back here. We missile these guys. Turl has an okay chance. Well, he's still not great. If this heavy still survives, we can think about picking him up. But I think we can get both of these guys with the missiles. So I want to start with that. So if we move here, actually we could pull back 1 square to here even. That's going to leave us facing this way. That's side armor to these guys, front armor to these guys. These guys have line of sight. They can take their shots. Matilda's going to be hanging, though, if we do that. If we don't get that sniper, she's going to kind of be in trouble. take one shot and see how it goes. And if we need to, we can move her. So let's go here. Here should actually be good enough. I think here's good enough. We have line of sight to the sniper. We do. No, we don't. Although the Scarab is going to turn. He can move a little bit. He doesn't get the second shot anyway yet, so he's okay. Alright, so... Nope, not what I want. Alright, so, missiles at these two. That looked good. That looked really good. Disabled legs, all kinds of stuff disabled. This guy did not get disabled. However, he still has both arms functioning. He is bleeding a little, but not enough. We're going to have to finish him. All right, so that's fine. Ernst probably can take him.
Identifying target.
That's almost a guarantee. Does the Scarab have any movement left? Yes, it does. So the Scarab could even pull in front of these guys yet and block line of sight to them. All right, so this is good. So let's start with Matilda. We're going for the sniper. She needs to use quick hands. Or quick aim, rather. And she's going downtown for the sniper. This is not a guaranteed hit, but it's pretty good. Pretty good. No, she missed. Let's, before we take her second shot, let's make sure we can finish off this guy here. Because that's... Okay, he's down. Good. Her second shot. Just one more time here. Oh, she missed him twice. That's not great. All right. And then we got a little problem over here that we're going to probably have to deal with next turn. He's just out of it. There's nothing he's good for at this point. What do you have? He's already out. Not too likely. I mean, he doesn't have great shots at anybody at this point. Doesn't have line of sight to that guy because of the building. We got this guy who's coming over. He's going to... Question is can he move far enough to see us and still shoot his weapon? He can't probably move too far. Does it tell us what his speed is? 13. So he can move a quarter of that, which is 3. 1, 2, 3. He can't reach any place where he can see us, I don't think. This is 1.5, 2.5. He could get to here technically, which might have line of sight. See if we can judge that with a free aim. We see that tree inside that building. No. He may be a little... there might be just the tiniest little bit of a gap there, but with that machine gun, he isn't going to do anything to us from there. I think we're safe from him for another turn at least. So I think what we'll do is we'll just... shots from downtown. I don't suspect any of these are going to hit, but you know what? If they do... we got one. Hit his gun. And then let's just do an Overwatch on something like this. Okay. And then we take the Scarab And we park it in front of our 3 guys. Like so. And for the most part, they're safe. This sniper up here might get a shot at Ernst, maybe.
I'm here.
But I don't know if Ernst has a better place to go. There isn't anywhere where he doesn't have line of sight to at least one person. He could get in the truck. He could get in the truck. He doesn't have quick aim though, so that means he wouldn't be able to fire if he got out again. At least not on that turn. I think we're okay. He's not much worse off here than he would be here. And over here, he could definitely be fired at from that sniper. He's still got 148 hit points. They're not going to kill him with one shot, no matter what they do. So, you know what? Maybe we just pull him right back to here. That gives them only line of sight to one guy, which is okay. I mean, they can move, obviously, but well, we'll call that good. He's done there. The Scarab is done. We're done. Dude just died.
Here we go.
Hit the track. Oh, yeah, here's our guy. So we're going to have to deal with him now. But he moved in pretty close, so we might be able to. And they still got a shot on.
You're gonna get it now.
Yeah, they're shooting up the Scarab just a little bit. It's not bad. Okay. What sniper magic can we do against this guy? Good shot on the arm. That's really all we need. What does Matilda's shot on his arm look like? About the same. Or we could just shoot him twice in the chest and have him be done. That's not bad. Two shots ought to take him out. Or if we, well, let's, you know what, let's, before we make that decision, let's see if he's got a grenade. He does not. So if we take an arm out, he can't hurt us. We might get away with that with one shot, but we might miss. We can almost absolutely definitely, that's a thing, by the way, almost absolutely definitely. We can just about guarantee a kill with 2 hits from the sniper rifles. He's getting to need a med pack, so Ernst, let's say, is probably out of it for this turn. He's probably not doing anything other than applying a med kit. And then he would have a handgun round to follow up easily enough, maybe 2. Or we could move him. These guys are a little spread out. I don't know if I can hit them with missiles, both of them. This guy I don't care about. Sniper I care a little bit about, although that sniper's moved away from the wall. I might pitch a missile on his head. Or his. Either one would be okay. What's your shots on the heavy look like? Pretty good. You're just chewing armor, though. You're not actually hurting him. Not any significant amount, anyway. In fact, not at all. He's got 34 armor. Our rounds from our Ares do 30 damage. So he's going to absorb that as armor. And I don't really want to try the headshot at this point. What about this? What's his arm? Arm's 34 as well. Can't do that. I was thinking we could run up close to him and we could blast his arm, but it's not going to do it. Okay, so missile here or here. I'd like to take the snipers out. Even though the heavy armor is a thing, the snipers are actually hurting us worse because they have concentrated damage and they have the accuracy to hit from that range. If we take out the snipers, we can kite the rest of them. Matilda takes him out. He puts in a med kit. Maybe he fires a handgun to finish him off if necessary. Unfortunately, our Ares rifles just don't have the punch to take this armor. He's still too far away to really be a serious threat. He'll get a couple of hits on us, but it's nothing too bad. He's getting closer. Yeah, so one way or the other, we're going to take one of these snipers. So let's do that first. Which one do we want? We fire here. We're pretty good. We could technically land a shot on the building, which wouldn't do us any good. Over here, it's open, pretty well open, almost guaranteed. This guy's already hurt. If we didn't do that,
I've got this.
Turl doesn't have line of sight. All right, here's what we do. Take this guy. This is round 3 of our 4. Okay, minus 12 points for everybody. We sit tight here for just a second. Matilda. How many? Oh, Matilda's only got... Matilda's going to have to go for his arm. Because she's only got enough willpower points to activate this one more time. Okay. So do I do that? Because she could follow up with a couple of handgun shots. What's her handgun look like from here?
Ready to engage.
Pretty good. Pretty good. And that'll punch a little bit of that armor. Not a lot, but some. That's not enough, though, because he's only going to be at half. What about this? What if we use 2 shots from Turl first to loosen up his armor?
Up a shot.
So most of those should hit the torso. Shred some of that armor. We should get 12 shred here. Well, maybe not. It should be a lot anyway, because we're going to fire 12 rounds. Now that's going to put him out of action points too. Although we have decent cover behind the scarab here. Nothing too dangerous coming from this side, so we can reposition the scarab to protect from these 3 over here pretty well. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Let's open with Turl, 2 rounds into this guy. We're just going to shred armor here. We're not going to really hurt him. Okay, and then do it again. See, now he's down to 28 armor. All right, now damaged his gun. Oh, that's a possibility. Can we take out his gun? Nah, it's still in good shape. All right, so we need our sniper rifle. I am going to quick aim, just so that we have a couple of handgun shots to follow up here if we need them. All right, so this is what I'm doing. I'm going to go for the arm, but if it misses, it'll hit the torso, which is okay too. So we're okay with that, because the torso armor is now shredded and it'll do a decent amount. So we're going to go for the arm here. I think we got the torso. Oh, we hit the gun. Really? That's not good. That's not good at all. I have to hit it 2 more times. Well, what about Ernst? Really would like to get a med pack on him. He could take out the machine gun and then step into the vehicle. That's probably what we need to do with Ernst. Because Ernst is getting to where he's getting to be in danger. So let's take this guy's gun out. Watch, this will hit him in the leg or something. Okay, he's no longer armed. All right, so Ernst needs to get in. Matilda could get in. Oh, okay. Matilda definitely at least needs to move out of the way, because we definitely need Ernst in there. She's got enough movement point to go back. Okay, he gets in. He's protected. Matilda is hanging pretty bad here. I don't think he's going to do too much to us. He'll come up a little bit. He might start taking cracking shots at us from there. We got 1 more round of missiles in the Manticore. Sorry, in the Scarab. Two rounds left, which is two missiles left, which is 1 round of fire. If she gets in, she has no willpower left. But what we could do is we could kind of move out of the line of sight of those guys, we could take a round and get our willpower back. While Turl deals with this guy, maybe. Yeah, let's get her in too. Well, is that what we want? Yeah, because this guy's going to probably advance to here and start firing at us too, and I can't protect from both sides, so let's do that. Get in. And then he's out of action point, so he can't get in, so we just need to cover him the best we can, which means I'm going to go... here. And then here. And that should give me protection from everybody. And they'll all just have to shoot at the scarab. So I think we're good there. Let's call that good. Ooh, took the tree out. Assault's going to get a couple shots on Turl. Oh, grenade. That's not good. 30 damage to the top. A little damage to our missile launcher. A little damage to the side. No big deal there. A little more damage to the side. We're in good shape for health, though. He's shredding a bunch of our side armor, though. Yeah, those machine guns aren't not that dangerous from that far away. Okay, this guy's close enough to fire, to chuck grenades at us.
Ready.
What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to move to here. I'm going to take one shot at this guy, and then I'm going to get back in. And we're going to drive over to here and kind of get out of sight for a second so that we can get Joanna and Ernst out, get Ernst a med kit, get Joanna in a place where she can recover. How are we doing? 6 willpower there. Go to here.
Moving to coordinates. Lining up a shot.
Oh, that's the guy that threw the grenade. Geez, we don't have a shot at him, do we? I could step to the side. If I do that, I should still be able to get back in. Worst came to worst, I could move the scarab a little closer. How's our shot from here? Look, that's much better. That's the wrong guy. That's better. Not perfect. Okay, then we get him in. Okay, and then we can go here. We launch a missile. Wouldn't mind taking that sniper out, but again, awfully close to the edge of the map again, and that's a long shot. I think if we come over here out of sight, that'll force them to come a little bit closer. And I don't want them right in our face necessarily, but that'll at least get them to come closer. To where our last volley of missiles will have a lot better chance of hitting. And if we get really lucky, they might group up for us. Let's do that. Let's come over here out of sight. I do want to turn the vehicle around for a second here because I do want everybody getting back out that can. So you... Actually, let's get her out first. Okay, she's got 2 action points. I want her moving up into here.
I'm getting there.
Okay. And just chill there. And then you need to get out. And he's a threat. So we're going to move you here too.
I'm going.
Okay, perfect. Okay, next turn. Next turn, she will recover. He will med kit. This guy's going to take shots at our front armor. Perfectly fine. This guy's probably going to run off the map, I would imagine.
I got this.
Everybody else just... we don't have line of sight on them anymore, so we don't know what they did. Okay, so not Joanna. Matilda, you're going to recover.
Focus.
That'll get you your willpower back. You're going to do a med kit on yourself. We're going to stick our nose back out here and see who did what. Where'd that sniper go? Show me the sniper. No idea where the sniper is. Probably still back there. Probably overwatching. But I don't want to waste my missiles trying to find out the hard way. Okay. So we're not going to fire our missiles this time. Question is do we want to go after this guy? Because we can get pretty close to him. And we can have Turl step out, blast him, and step back in. That might show us where... That might show us where the sniper is. In which case, next turn we can finish the sniper. So we're going to drive the Scarab to about here. Actually, I don't even think we need to do that. Bring the Scarab to about here. Oh, that guy's right there. That's good. That's good to know. Okay, here's what we do. Scarab to here. We turn around. We get Turl out. What does this guy have for equipment? He's just got a med kit. Okay, perfect. We get him out. 2 action points. We're right up in this guy's grill. Took his arm out. He's no threat. Back in. And turn front armor towards enemy.
Take this. Suck it.
Some good shots from that range. There's our sniper. Okay. Take the sniper out with our last volley of missiles. Because that sniper, I think, is the most dangerous to us. Just with the accuracy and... Alright. Unfortunately, these guys aren't running off the map, and they're not bleeding, which means we're going to have to clean them up. But I think first what we do is we wait, and we make sure that all of our active combatants are taken care of first.
Here.
We get eyes on anybody here? What kind of a shot is that? That's going to be okay-ish. Disabled his arm. He's done. Unless he's got a grenade. I think he threw his grenade already. Yeah, he's just got that. He's done. Okay. We could run and grab the willpower. Shot from downtown at the heavy. That might be interesting. Of course, I'm going to be stuck there if I do that. That dude's dead. He didn't die from the explosions, but he's going to bleed out before he can do anything else. 170 hit health. Only 2 active soldiers left on the field. Actually, really only the one. Yeah, you know what? Let's step out. Let's take that shot. Let's see if we can... Not you. Not you. You. Missed. That's right. Okay. On there. On there. He's gone. He's not going to leave, though. Okay.
Receiving in my sights.
Disabled arm. That's it. These guys are pretty much it. I need to check him and make sure he doesn't have a grenade. But otherwise... Oh, he does have a grenade, so we need to be careful with him. He's still got a little bit of teeth left.
What's our move?
Get Matilda here, see if she can finish it. Nope, she missed. All right. I think we're going to pull back out of his throwing range. Scarab is still in decent shape, but just do that for now. He'll come closer. He's going to want to throw that grenade. That'll give our snipers better shots on him. We'll be able to finish him off. All right, let's get out of the way.
Kill confirmed.
Okay. Got that one. And at this point, it is just cleanup. I mean, this guy, we chewed up his armor a little bit already. We might be able to do something with Turl against this guy. We'll try.
Eyes peeled.
Reload. And turn. Yeah, good idea.
I
Run.
need a moment.
Not that it's going to help. I could almost make that shot. Just about.
Rolling. Right on.
Gonna bleed out for us? He is. Alright. Back in the truck, Churl.
I'm ready. Moving. Aiming. Target hit. Preparing to fire.
That would have probably been the better thing to start with. Get that bleed going again. Sorry, guys. I know this is kind of not the best, but unfortunately, we have to clean them up. It's not going to end the mission until we do, so.
I was born.
All right, now we have to motor across the map and go get that other guy.
What's on move?
Everybody in the truck. That's Ernst. That's not what I wanted. Ernst, you're going to step over to the side here. You're going to take a shot with your handgun. Get him bleeding again. Earl. Step out. There we go. That should do it. All right, guys. I know that was a long one. Sorry about that. But didn't want a repeat of last time, so. All right, so a couple level ups there. That's looking good. Got a little more skill points. Looks good. I'm going to go ahead and next out here. I'll bring you back right after the loading screen. All right, the Disciples of Anu are now supportive of the Phoenix Project. The locations of the Disciples of Anu Havens have been added to the Geoscape. Defend them to earn reputation. Failure to defend a haven under attack will lose some support.
You have done well. The Exalted sends her thanks. And the Synod of Yearning will speak the names of your operatives at morning prayer. Do not feel ashamed of having killed your fellow humans, although you may pity them, for in clinging to the old, they doom the future. The voiceless Hierophant shall judge you when the time is right.
All right, got some little tech, some good materials, some good food, good diplomatic relations. I'm gonna reload everything. Okay, guys, I feel like we've gotten some redemption here. That's good. We lost the first time we went in there, but we came back with a plan, and we were able to get the job done this time. I know it was a little bit long at the end there, having to hunt those guys down, but it's done. So if you've enjoyed this, go ahead and tap that like button for me. I'd really appreciate that. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.